Last month, I literally flew across the world from New York City all the way over to Thailand in business class for the low price of $56. Literally, that's it. No, I'm not joking. You can do it too. And we're going to talk about all that in today's video. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. Let's go. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dollar Mike and I'm back at it again with another video, and I'm not going to waste your time. The secret sauce is right here. It is credit cards, and specifically for this trip, the Chase Sapphire Preferred credit card. That's what did it. That's what got me there. I'm going to talk about all the details and everything you need to know in today's video. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. Let's talk about all the details. So of course, the first question is how? How were you able to book a $3,600 flight round trip in business class for only $56? How exactly were you able to do that? Like I mentioned before, it is with credit cards, and to be exact, credit card points. You can use this credit card right here or other credit cards to go ahead and collect credit card points, which allow you to redeem those points for different types of things. Sometimes you can redeem them for food, sometimes you can redeem them for car rentals, hotels, cash back in general, and also for travel. It's one of the most lucrative ways to redeem your points. You can redeem your credit card points either through your credit card portal website, or you can go ahead and redeem them by actually transferring those points from your credit card portal out to one of their transfer partners for a possible benefit of even more value for your points. In my particular case, I used the Chase transfer portal and transfer my points out to Singapore Airlines. So all I needed to do first was find out which airline had the best possible deal. Once I found out which airline had the best possible deal, I go ahead and check to see how many points it's going to cost me to go ahead and redeem my points for that particular flight. And in this case that I mentioned before, it would have been Singapore Airlines, and it was Singapore Airlines at that given moment. A friend that I was traveling with actually found the perfect flight. Cash wise, it would have been about $3,600 for a round trip ticket to go to Thailand, and points wise, it would have been about, or it was about 287,000 points. So I simply transferred the right amount of points from my Chase travel portal on over to my Singapore Airlines account, which I just made. Took about a couple of seconds and to make that, and then I waited about 1 to 2 business days. It depends on which airline when it comes down to how much time it could take for your points to travel, but in the Singapore Airlines case, it took about 1 to 2 business days. My points were there, and then I booked my flight. As simple as it gets. If you count each point as 1 cent per point, which is pretty much standard in the credit card space, especially for these type of cards, that would be 287,000 points would then convert to $2,870. And like I mentioned before, the cash value, if you go ahead and just buy a cash ticket normally and just pay normally, would be $3,600. So automatically I'm saving over $700 by simply buying with my points versus buying with cash. And on top of that, I didn't actually spend any of my personal money because I already had these points sitting in my account, so I'm not spending any of my money from my personal bank account to, of course, purchase this flight. The only thing that I had to, of course, pay for was the basic airline fees, which came out to be $56.78. Literally everything else was covered by the points. So now that you know how I did it, how exactly do you go ahead and grab yourself 287,000 points to travel business class round trip on over to Thailand for $56? Pretty much, I'm going to show you that here as well. Right here, I got the credit card as mentioned before, and the credit cards typically, this credit card and other credit cards typically offer this thing known as sign-up bonuses. When you sign up for a credit card, they offer a little introductory period where you can go ahead and grab yourself some extra points if you meet their parameters. In this case, this is the Chase Sapphire Preferred credit card, and honestly, a credit card that I always recommend to beginner travelers. I think it's an excellent credit card for that. Their annual fee is not high, but definitely check out the full video to see all the details about the credit card, because trust me, it's a lot and it's tons of benefits. If you're just starting out traveling, I think, like I said, it's one of the best. Either way, with these cards, they offer a sign-up bonus, and right now, if you signed up for this card, you would get 60,000 points off rip. You would get 60,000 points if you spent $4,000 in the first 3 months of you using the card. Now, you may say, well, Mike, that sounds kind of difficult to do, and honestly, it may be. That comes down to your personal expenses, how much money you spend on a monthly basis, weekly basis, over a course of 3 months. And honestly, I would not recommend you get this card or any other credit card sign-up bonus if you feel as though you're going to put yourself into debt to pretty much grab some extra points. It's not worth that. But if you typically do spend $4,000 in 3 months, or maybe somewhere in that ballpark, and you might can just go over by a couple of $100, then I think the value is there for you. And on top of that, ensuring that you use the credit card in a responsible manner is probably the best way you can go about using a credit card, getting a credit card, and using the credit card to travel for free anywhere in the world. You'll also earn bonus points in different types of spend categories depending on which credit card you get. In this particular case with the Chase Sapphire Preferred, you're going to get 5 times the points back when you use it for Lyft rides. You're going to get 2 times the points back for all your other travel purchases, and 3 times the points back for all your food purchases. So everything isn't 1 cent per point. You're going to get 3 cents back, 2 cents back, 5 cents back on top of what you would normally get anyway. So the gist is, get one of these, go ahead and hit that sign up bonus and use the credit card as you would use your debit card. Put normal purchases on there. Don't go over, don't put yourself into debt to do this strategy or anything like that. It's not worth it. But if you already are spending this amount of money and you feel as though you can be responsible with a credit card, then I say, why not? You're literally leaving free money on the table, because all you do is charge the card. After you charge the card, pay it off literally the next day. And there you go. There's your free points literally right there to travel anywhere you want. So that sign-up bonus is going to give you about $900 in travel value right there, which of course you can use to travel anywhere in the U.S. pretty much. At least I would say a round-trip flight to anywhere in the U.S. just by signing up for the card and reaching the minimum spend requirement in the first 3 months alone. So if you want to save up your points and use it for something else like traveling across the world, by all means, you can do that as well. You'll also earn bonus points by completing certain tasks, such as referring a friend. If you refer a friend to the credit card, the Chase Sapphire Preferred in particular, then they're going to give you 15,000 bonus points every time you refer somebody, up to 75,000 bonus points every single calendar year. So that alone can also get you pretty much a flight anywhere in the U.S. round trip, and you'll be good to go with that. Or you can save those points, like I said before, and use it for worldwide travel, which is also great. Cannot complain there. This is not the only credit card that you can do this with. There are tons of other different travel credit cards. I actually just picked another one up right here, which is the American Express Platinum card. We love to see it. I'll make a video on this coming soon, but this one, I haven't reached a sign-up bonus yet, but the sign-up bonus, if you want to know, is 150,000 points for $6,000 in 6 months. So I usually spend around that, so not too much of an issue, and I have some big purchases coming up, so it'll be easy for me to hit that minimum spend with this. But those 150,000 points is pretty much going to buy me another trip to anywhere in the world. Don't really care where it is. I'll find out when I find out, and I'll travel to it when I got time to do that as well. So that's the point, that's the gist, and there's just exactly how you do it. To close this video out, and honestly, most of my videos where I talk about credit cards, here is the credit card PSA. Like I said before, if you are not going to use credit cards in the right manner by paying them off in full every single month when you get that statement bill or statement balance or whatever, then I do not recommend you get a credit card. Credit cards can be a great tool, but also an extremely dangerous tool if used in the wrong way. And of course, it could ruin your credit for a long time. And you don't want to have to deal with that. We don't pay any interest around here. I don't even look at interest rates because it doesn't matter to me, because I pay my card off in full every single month because I don't overspend. I will not overspend on my card. I will not go out of my way to spend money that I don't have. It's not necessary, and I recommend you do the same thing as well if you plan on signing up for one of these cards to get the perk of using one of these cards. So there's your PSA. That's pretty much it. If you would like to sign up for the Chase Sapphire Preferred, the best beginner travel credit card in my personal opinion, down below, by all means, go ahead and knock yourself out and use my link. I greatly appreciate it. But if you don't want to use my link, that's cool as well. No big deal. I'm no hard feelings. It's okay. I'm not going to be mad at you. Either way, thank you very much. If you have any questions, definitely let me know. Definitely watch my other credit card videos. I've talked about other credit cards. I have over, I think, 12 now. So, yeah, let me know if you have any questions. That's all I got. I'll have more updates for you. If you want to see me do a full understanding of how to transfer points, it's very simple. But if you want to see it, I can make a short about it or just a really quick video. So let me know. Any questions you may have about this entire process, let me know down in the comment section below. And if you want to see other credit cards on the channel, then definitely let me know that as well. And that'll be pretty much it. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm out. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Stay positive. Stay hydrated. And start the travel. You only live once. I'm out. Take care of yourselves. Dollar Mike. Peace.